Issue 51, Stormbringer magazine. James and I thought this issue kind of signified us. A loon boss on top of a cave squig. Right, slave driver? Hello and welcome to The Lucky Roll, an eclectic channel for eclectic games, and today we're going to be doing issue 51 of our continuing series of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer magazine by Hachette Parkworks. Now this issue is a very interesting one because it comes with a nice big mini which is a loon boss on a giant cave squig. So this guy is pretty much the king of all the squig riders, because he's riding essentially the biggest one. A very interesting little mini. It also comes with part 2 of the story of The Gathering, which is a Gloomspite Gitz story. You have here the details on the actual loon boss squig and what its origins and whatnot are. Sneaky stratagems and character names. You have the how to build guide, how to paint guide. Now the how to paint guide was slightly more elaborate than I thought, but of course you have quite a paint collection built up at this stage, so there's a lot of nice little touches, including the Agrellan earth that you got from the last issue, which allows you to kind of make a nice little base for the actual miniature. You have here the war scroll for the loon boss, and you have of course the war scroll tutorials, and you have some aspects here on the forces of order, the forces of destruction, and kind of making forged in war kind of battles. You have here the battle plan, the squig chase, and the actual game for match this time around is the squig chase itself. So a fairly practical issue, but of course that's not the biggest attraction of the issue. It's the loon boss himself. So a really nice little mini, and again you can see the craftsmanship of Games Workshop at play again, because you have a huge sense of motion from the creature. As you can see, the two legs are out the back. He's literally hurtling forward. It's like a literal lance charge, and you can see as well from the loon boss that again he's barely hanging on, but the cloak, which normally goes over their faces, is completely pulled back from the force of the speed from the giant squig. You have an interesting little creature here down as well at the bottom. It's kind of like a spider with a moon head, a very strange, creepy little thing. But I had fun painting it, but I thought, like, what a weird addition to kind of have just in the middle of this big giant squig. But that's the nice thing about the Gloomspite Gitz, is that they're very creative little minis, very fun little minis, and there's so many touches to them when you're kind of playing with them and painting them that it's a pleasure, you know. As you're kind of working on it, you see all these tiny little extras. I mean, like that thing down there, the tongue creeping out from the size of the mouth. I mean, if you saw that thing coming at you, it's just like he's all stomach, you know. But this, of course, is the loon boss on a giant cave squig, and it was a very fun thing to paint. And because he's a big squig, I suppose you can kind of learn from him as to the details from all the smaller ones, because, you know, you get to see it an awful lot a little better. And I love the fact that he's just a tiny wee tail as well. And of course, he's broken his chains and is off charging into battle with the loon boss himself. So a wonderful little mini, and one I highly recommend picking up, because it was such a pleasure to paint and to make. So until next time, this is Sean from The Lucky Roll. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And until next time, good luck, God bless, and stay safe.